Adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe nouns and pronouns. Most adjectives are used attributively before nouns. Example: Mary has shifted to a new flat.
But it can also be used predicatively
After a link verb like be, look or feel. Examples: This building is old. She looks pretty today. My mother feels proud of me. Kinds of adjectives. An adjective of quality describes the nature or quality of a person or thing. Examples: Sanjay bought a new car. The film I saw last night was very good. An adjective of quantity tells us how much of a thing is being talked about. They are used with uncountable nouns. Examples: Please buy some juice in the market. Madhavi spent all money on candy. An adjective of number tells us how many people or things are being talked about. They are used with countable nouns. Examples: There are 6 apples in the basket. They saw many animals in the forest. Neil Armstrong was the first man to walk on the moon. A demonstrative adjective is used to point out a particular person or thing. Examples: These students did very well in the exam. I have never seen that dog before. An interrogative adjective, which, whose or what, followed by a noun, is used to ask questions. Examples: Which book would you like to buy? Whose shoes are these in the hallway? A possessive adjective tells us that an object or person belongs to something. Examples: My brother taught me to play cricket. Will you come to our house for dinner? Remember, his can be used either as a possessive adjective or as a possessive pronoun. We never use an apostrophe with possessive adjectives. Forming adjectives. Some adjectives are completely independent words like yellow and bright. Many other adjectives are derived from other words, usually by adding a suffix. Adjectives can be derived from nouns. Noun, adjective, suffix. Pain, painful, full. Mountainous, us. Order, orderly, lee.
Photograph, photographic, Ike.
Adjectives can be derived from verbs. Verb, adjective, suffix. Divide, divisive, ive. Advise, advisable, able. Tire, tiresome, some. Cease, ceaseless, less. Adjectives can also be derived from other adjectives. Adjective, adjective, suffix. Brown, brownish, ish. Historic, historical, al. Degrees of comparison. Adjectives change their form to show comparison. These forms are called degrees of comparison. There are 3 degrees of comparison. The positive degree is the simplest form of the adjective. It is used when no comparison is made. Examples: Ram is a strong boy. The tea is sweet. The comparative degree is used when 2 things are compared. The word than is often added in the comparative degree. Examples: Ram is stronger than Biju. The tea is sweeter than the coffee. The superlative degree is used when more than 2 things are compared. The definite article the is often used before the superlative degree. Examples: Ram is the strongest boy in the class. I think mangoes are the tastiest fruit. The form of adjectives can change from one degree to another. Positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree. For adjectives ending in E, add R, add st. Large, larger, largest. Ripe, riper, ripest. For adjectives of one or two syllables not ending in E, add er, add est. Small, smaller, smallest. Cheap, cheaper, cheapest. For some adjectives, double the final consonant. Add er, add est. Hot, hotter, hottest. Big, bigger, biggest. For adjectives ending in y, change y into I. Add er, add est. Pretty, prettier, prettiest. Happy, happier, happiest. Irregular comparisons. Good, better, best. Bad, worse, worst. Little, less, least. Much, more, most. For some adjectives, add more or most. Famous, more famous, most famous. Certain, more certain, most certain. Note that some adjectives like excellent and universal cannot form comparative or superlative degrees because they already express an absolute notion. We cannot say more excellent or most excellent because excellent is already a superlative. Similarly, we cannot say more universal or most universal. Universal already denotes everything. Use of some, any, much, many, less, few. The adjectives some, any, much, many, less, few, little, etc. are often used incorrectly. Some and any both express quantity and degree. However, some is used in affirmative, positive sentences and any is used in negative and interrogative sentences. He has bought some books. Affirmative. I did not buy any shirt. Negative. Did you buy any fruit? Interrogative. Much and many. Use much if the noun is non-countable. Example, water, sand. Use many if the noun is countable. Example, oranges, children. For example, I don't have much money. They own many houses. There are too many students in this class. It doesn't need much milk. Less and few. Fewer. We use less with uncountable nouns like milk. We use few, fewer with countable nouns like table.